He's Dave. I'm Casey. We are the Football Dudes, and welcome to the Sunday Six Pack, where we crack open six the tastiest stories in the NFL. Dave, week 7 already, bro. What do you think?
Woo, man. Well, 1 through 6, pretty solid.
Yeah.
7,
Ugh.
all those buys kind of impacted some of the action out there, but
It's been a while since we've had a clunker, but this week was a clunker.
no doubt about it. But so there were some big statement games for the weekend, Casey.
Definitely. Get us started, bro.
All right, so it was Kansas City heading to Tennessee to play the Titans, and the Titans crushed the Chiefs 27-3, dude. Wow.
Yeah, dude, and you know it's a bad day for Chief fan when Derrick Henry has more touchdown passes than Patrick Mahomes, man. It just was all bad for the Chiefs today, and right now they don't look anything like the team that they've been the last couple years. And you know
Yeah,
that high-powered offense has been able to mask some of those deficiencies that they've had on defense the last couple
right.
years, and that's just not been the case, dude. The D did do a good job of limiting Derrick Henry from some big runs, held him to under 4 yards a carry, but Ryan Tannehill was outstanding in this game, and the Chiefs just couldn't get off the field on third down. The Titans were 8 for 12, throw in 3 turnovers, 9 penalties, and Dave, you just can't beat the top teams playing that kind of slop football.
Yeah, and it seems like the Chiefs have sort of lost their swagger a little bit that they've had since Mahomes has been there. That rebuilt offensive line, not really getting it done.
Mhm.
First time the Chiefs have failed to score a touchdown since Mahomes has been the starter, and they haven't had more than 18 giveaways in a single season with Mahomes at the helm. This year, they're already at 17.
Not good, dude, and that's why they're sitting there below 500, and not only below 500, they're in the basement of that AFC
Ooh,
West. Wow, you like that though, don't you?
it's a Rams.
Okay, speaking of a switcheroo in a divisional game, how about these Bengals, dude? Cincinnati goes into Baltimore and whoops the Ravens 41-17. Wow.
Man, didn't see that one coming, Casey. Especially at 13-10 at half, it seemed like the Bengals were going to play tough against
Mhm.
this Ravens squad, but ultimately that Lamar and the Ravens would prevail. But Cincinnati outscores Baltimore 28-7 in the second half, and ultimately just dominated this football game, Casey. 400 plus yards for Burrow, 113 and a half passer rating. He was smoking hot. Jamar Chase with an incredible day, over 200 yards receiving and a touchdown. Uzama also contributing at the tight end position, Casey. Over 500 yards of offense
Wow.
for the Cincinnati Bengals on that vaunted Ravens defense. And they defensively held Lamar under 50% and just one touchdown, 88 yards rushing for Lamar. But he was sacked 5 times, and the rest of the team just 27 rushing yards. So they're just not getting enough out of the running game besides Lamar.
Dude, and now the AFC North is all Costanza. The Bengals and the Browns are good, and the Ravens and the Steelers aren't. But the Ravens are going to be still in this mix.
Yeah.
This was more about Cincinnati and how it feels like they've turned a corner. And you mentioned Jamar Chase, bro, 754 yards, passes Anquan Bolden as the most receiving yards in a player's first 7 career games. That connection is red hot, bro.
Dude, he is the real deal, man. It's rare when a rookie comes on the scene that dominant.
Speaking of dominant, David, it's time for Total Fantasy Domination. Give me a quarterback.
Hey, Tua, dude, he's not listening to all that trade crap. Tua with a fantastic football game, 320 total yards, 4 touchdowns for Tua. Man, playing some good football.
Yeah, brutal though that they lose that game to the Falcons.
Oh,
And your guy, dude, Damian Harris, 113 yards and 2 TDs. My question was, why was Ramondre Stevenson a healthy scratch? This was a great game for him to have coming out, but the hoodie doesn't care about my fantasy team, but he
no,
does care about kicking the crap out of the Jets,
yeah.
54-13. Wow.
Which that was not a good football game, Casey. But who had a good football game? My guy in my other league, Cooper Cup, dude, continues to dominate the league
Wow.
at wide receiver, 156 yards and 2 touchdowns in an impressive victory as the swap of the two quarterbacks, the quarterbacks' revenge, Stafford and Goff. Goff played well, just not well enough to outduel Stafford.
Yeah, the Rams get that huge 28-19 victory. Not quite the point spread that they thought it was going to be, the 17 or whatever it is, but they got the win. And then you mentioned it, CJ Uzoma for those Bengals, 91 yards and 2 touchdowns in that 41-17 victory over the Ravens.
Wow.
Dave, any final thoughts for week 7 other than it's slipping away?
It is slipping away, dude. But how about it's not slipping away for Tom Brady. He just keeps going and going. That's 600 TD passes, first guy in NFL history to hit that lofty mark. Probably the only guy in our lifetime. I can't imagine
Wow.
what a number that is. And then how about this? Raiders 2-0 since they axed Chucky, man.
I see what you did there, and excellent. Happy Halloween. And Dave, we talked about week 7, man. Uh, 2 perfect seasons still going on.
That's right.
Arizona 7-0 right now with an impressive win over Houston, and those Detroit Lions 0-7 looking for their first dub.
Man, impressive season for those Cardinals, though, on the bright side, Casey.
Yeah, you got to love what they're doing. All right, that is going to do it for this episode of the Sunday Six Pack. Make sure you check out the Football Dudes, the Trend Zone coming at you each and every week. That's available for subscription, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Instagram and Facebook, and follow us on Twitter at Football Dudes LA.
Or just go to footballdudes.com. All right, that's going to do it for the Sunday Six Pack. He's Dave. I'm Casey. We're out of here.